But Bailey
Has
goes...
he got a binder on that?
Bailey said to him, oh no, I've got the binder on Bailey because I'm pissed off with her.
Yeah.
She said to him, oh, that was a different time. Bitch, that wasn't a different time. I was watching that fucking season live and I was absolutely appalled and so was everyone. So I think
that was a different time. That was the time when we didn't know that gay people weren't all paedophiles.
And I thought, of all people, Bailey to say that... in this year of all years, I just thought, no, I was right about Bailey all along. Sorry, I'm not Team Bailey. I don't like Bailey. And that's my final word on the matter.
Oh, okay.
It was a different time. Don't say that to someone when they're talking about someone.
Also, it's a few years ago. It wasn't like 2 decades ago.
And it was called out at the time in the house. Like, that is totally not okay.
I
so
think,
it was not a different
what season
time.
was that in?
Season 11.
I feel like I heard about that and I wasn't watching it. I feel like it was just out there on Twitter.
I just think that's very dangerous to say, no, that was a different time and just poo-poo that when that's someone's... I agree, he is raking it up, but it wasn't a different time either.
Who said that?
Kevin.
Wait, who?
Oh,
who
Bailey
said it
Bailey
who
said
it originally?
Oh, Jeff. It's
Is that Big
because
Jeff?
people
Is it
like
Big
Jeff.
Jeff?
Oh yeah, whatever.
Well,
people
how do I know
like
it's called
it.
that?
Fuck knows, because I just.
I bet he's shitting himself without being raked up.
Oh,
surely.
he's
been
he's been getting shit about that for years on Twitter. Everyone replies to him and it's like Dumbledore.
He's probably got a tattoo of Dumbledore now.
And I've said I don't want my time being referred to as a different time. Like I don't want like our time being referred to as a different time because it was like
it was okay then.
Yeah, like, even though kind of things have changed a lot. It's like kind of like we were sat back there like laughing at gay people being called paedophiles. Like, no, we weren't. So fuck off.
No, of course not.
So fuck you, Bailey. So yeah, she's on my shit list. That's it for the good gossip.
Good gossip section. Yeah, can we have that every week, please?
That's why I've been listening to these pods on 2x speed to try and get more.
We need a subtitle for that section.
Hot gossip.
Lindsay's tittle tattle.
Yeah. We'll workshop it. If you've got an idea, send it into... Right, should we talk about episode 3?
Yeah.
The vetoed episode.
Do you know what? I'm hoping that there's late entrants into this series, aren't you?
There's not going to be any late entrants.
I want to bring in
who?
Ross Matthews and Omarosa.
Oh, God. That's not going to happen.
No, Omarosa and Brandy Glanville. That's who I want to come in.
Good luck. So all this feels rather out of date now.
I'll tell you what, though, what I will admit is I think my notes might be quite brief.
Good.
So,
God.
I mean, I say that, but they're actually longer than I remember them being. But I might not go much into the details of the game.
Because a lot of this is not that relevant anymore. Keisha's was there. She went...
God, she was a waste of space.
She really didn't try, did she? To stay. Which didn't feel like she did, no.
But I've got a question for you. Why do they need so many melons in the house? Have you seen that?
What is it? Watermelon or melon?
All variety of melons. Like cantaloupe, gala. Is that a melon?
That's one of my villages.
Watermelons. They got the lot.
Oh, the lot.
You know when they go into that storeroom?
Oh, yeah. They've always got untold stuff in there.
Looks like they've emptied the entire fruit and vegetable aisle on top of that counter. Doesn't that stuff need to go in the fridge as well? Is it going to go off? Do they housemates have to take it from the counter to put it in the fridge?
They ain't do that. No, there's always shit just on the side
so
in there.
So much food in there.
Yeah, they do get a lot. They don't get hardly any booze though. Very little booze on BBUS since the
unless you're Brandy Glanville, which is in your contract that you have champagne on tap.
Yeah, apparently some of these house guests do have different sort of riders and requirements. Yeah, like different juice that they have in the morning and things like that.
Nicole must have a colouring pencils once a week.
She must be able to refer to a binder. I know. Nicole F must be able to leaf through her binder in the diary room just to refresh her hatred for people. So Nicole, I've just put Nicole. Look, if it's someone,
Nicole,
look, if it's a Nicole,
Nicole.
Yeah, I do. Listen, from here on out, if it's someone saying a cunty thing, it's Nicole Franzel. If it's someone saying something nice, it's Nicole A. Yeah, it's something pathetic. Well, no, come on.
Is she nice? She was nice, I suppose.
So Nicole F said, I don't trust Janelle as far as I can throw her, and I can't even pick her up. Fuck off, I've written.
We need to address a point from last week, actually, that we've been corrected on.
No. By whom? Alfie?
Laurie, I think. That Kevin isn't Latino, he is mixed race.
I already said that.
I know, but I was questioning, you were like, well, maybe.
No, I knew it. What else happened?
Was it Cody wants to work with Kevin in the future?
Oh, yeah, right. Kevin...
This could be the beginning of a down low man. Remember that?
Yeah.
Was that in the storeroom? I think
Yeah.
it was in the storeroom.
I've put bet it isn't after
Of course
that.
it isn't.
Kevin, can we talk about Kevin?
Kevin has got nothing about him.
I'm in here with all these big players, and I thought it was going to be different. And, shut up! What a whiner!
Exactly. If you don't want to be in there with the big players, go hang out with Nicole A and David in the
Yeah,
garden.
yeah.
You know, maybe play catch or something. Do some kiss chase. I don't know.
I was hoping Kevin would go because he's doing my fucking nutting. Keisha, at least, I don't know, something. Not much, but he was just like victim noises all over the shop.
Keisha looked like she was doing the school run and she accidentally walked into the other house.
So true.
Kevin, I don't know. It's just like
no, it's not what I thought it was gonna be.
It's like he's on day release or something. He's got no backbone. It doesn't seem like.
No. Oh, he's in the diary and said, "I'm letting everyone down." And I've written, Kevin is annoying the fuck out of me.
What happened to Anita Vita? I thought he was going to be a flamboyant, fun, sort of Gary Levy.
And then he tries to sort of remember that was like his thing, and tries to do it, and it don't work no more because we're just like, oh no, it's just he's lost his lustre.
He's making victim noises.
Yeah, he is all over the shot. I put about Janelle's hair. Don't you think Janelle's hair looks nice?
Well, it's extended to fuck, that's for sure. It's not her hair.
I think it is her hair. She's always had good hair.
If you look, right, there's like a layer where you can see like that's hers, and then she's got that bit coming over from the back.
Well, she's got good extensions then, because they look better than anyone else's extensions I've ever seen. I think Janelle's got great hair. Leave Janelle alone. She's
I'm not saying they don't look
shit
good,
in there.
but it's not.
Her and Kaiser were plotting to lay low. Good luck with that. Don't you think Janelle and Kaiser just doomed?
Oh yeah, they want to keep a low profile. I've written how.
Yeah.
Was that what Kaiser said? Someone said how.
Just absolutely ridiculous. Don't you think they're just going to be gone within a week or two? They ain't got no numbers. No one likes them. Everyone's scared of them.
There's this whole hashtag going around called Janelacy.
Oh, apparently it's the housemates are all slagging her off all the time.
I've got the impression that Twitter doesn't like her either.
Mate, you've got the wrong impression there, yeah.
Apparently the housemates all slag her off and then they come down for dinner. Is that what Alfie said?
Everyone is jealous of her because they know Janelle will be getting all the airtime on TV, which she does. That much. No, that's true, because she wasn't really main storyline, I think, luckily. Because if you see her, you know she's going home. Right. But yeah, apparently all the other housemates are just like bitching about her 24/7. They're all just jealous of her because they know she's a bigger star than them, literally. Right.
Well, she's a 4-time player, right?
Yeah, exactly.
If I was those other housemates, I'd want to get her out.
Yeah, so would I.
I've written the HOH room looks like a loft apartment, but with rust on the walls. Do you like the HOH room?
It looks better than normal, doesn't it?
It's posh. It looks like a plush. Like they've got nice furniture in there.
It does look nice.
Keisha's pathetic, I wrote. Why did they put her back in? She won't win the veto.
Do you know what? I don't think Keisha was even that great in her own series, so...
That's a COVID signing, isn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was to replace Josh and Casey.
Are you negative? Come in.
Yeah, it was Memphis and Keisha replaced Josh and Casey.
Oh, there you go then.
Apparently. Yeah.
Barrel scrape.
So then, Casey Oh, go on.
Why the fuck does Nicole A always look stressed, I've written?
Oh,
she's got no chat, her arms are crossed and she's frowning.
She was just like that last year as well,
the same.
isn't she? And so I've got Kaiser was talking to Devon about coming in during the war in Iraq and how he wanted to change people's minds about Iraqis. I was telling you about this last week, how people were basically calling him a terrorist in season 6.
Well, naturally.
Yeah. That's why it was such a shock. That was why it was such a shock when Kaiser got voted back in over Cappy, who was like a fireman. It was just like, oh my God, he got 82% of the vote. It was just like, actually, America... Fucking hell, you actually went on someone's personality, not someone's colour of their skin and the job they do. Well done.
We'll have no more of that.
Yeah. Well, that was a different time.
Yeah, it was a different time.
That's the ironic part about that was a different time. There was progressive stuff happening even back then, and now we've gone backwards in some ways.
Many ways.
Yeah, but we have gone forward in some ways. What did you think about this section?
Didn't he say that he didn't really want to be the poster child for Iraq? Did he say that?
Yeah. But he knew he would have to be.
He said he's not happy with where we are as a society in America now. And then he also gave me my tattoo.
Yeah, I know what this is.
People shout because you never listened in the first place. Was that it? Was that it?
I've got a longer version.
Oh, go on.
We need to get to a point where we can hear the whispers so people don't need to shout.
There you go.
Yours must have been the next line.
That's probably the best tattoo, actually.
Do you think Kaiser's being, like, a bit worthy, or do you think he's...
Kaiser for president.
Yeah.
That's what I say. Get Trump out and get Kaiser in.
My worry about him is he can be a bit too serious.
A bit holier than thou.
Yeah, I think he can be a bit holier than that. But I think everything he's saying is 100% true. But I think one of these other, like, scheming little fucker of a players could look at that and be like, no, he don't mean it. He's just saying that for airtime or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
I think, given what you've told me from the past, what I've seen of him listening to David and David's like story, he obviously does believe in these things.
Oh yeah,
and he obviously
does.
Sees like TV as a platform to put that stuff out there in the world.
Yeah.
What is interesting is that I don't think this kind of conversation, which is being put in nearly every show now, would have been in the show before.
No, because they had a bit with Dave Orton and
Bailey in the last episode.
Yeah, it's true. They're definitely, but it doesn't feel shoehorned into me. It feels like quite a good fit. Do you think?
It seems to me like this is the stuff that should have been in the show already.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So,
this is the stuff we would see on the feeds, but you wouldn't.
But to me
necessarily...
now, it does feel shoehorned in a way because I know the producers never showed this stuff before, but now they're like, oh, we need to show this now because we need to be politically correct. We need to show that we stand with the BLM movement. And then I wonder, like, as much as I think this is a good thing to put it out there, and these views should be out there. Do these producers really believe it, or they just do it because they have to, because they've never done it before?
But then they've
never handled racism in the right way before, or kicked the right people out?
But then does it matter if they really believe it, because they're actually still showing it and they're still giving it a platform? So does it really matter what the motive behind it is, if it is doing a greater good of changing some, redneck's mind on the sofa?
Yeah, you're right.
So the motive behind it might not necessarily matter.
I hope it's genuine, but at the same time,
come on.
Whoever's been pulling the strings before hasn't cared in the past, and they've excused so much racism. But now, when it's a hot topic, they have to be seen to be towing the party line of, being on the right side of history.
It would be interesting to see if there was racism this season, which I think is very unlikely. Would they actually address it straight away? But I don't think we'll have to worry about that this season. I hope.
Yeah, I think because these people are all former players as well, they're kind of wiser to it. Yeah,
they are. Then we had this thing about Tyler forming all these alliances and final twos. What do you think about that?
He's playing a silly game, I would say. Like, even he doesn't seem to want to agree to all these alliances, but he is. But at the same time, if someone comes up to you and says, how about you and me work together all the way, you're not going to say, well, no, are you?
No. well, that's the thing that that Taron was saying on his podcast. The fact when Tyler said to David, "Oh, we're going to run this thing," and then David was a bit like quiet about it. It's like you should be agreeing with that wholeheartedly, not sort of
because that's the game.
Yeah, that's the game. You shouldn't be like, you need to be, even if it's bullshit. But then you do end up in a bit of a spot if you have agreed to everything.
Exactly.
But I feel like Tyler will get away with it, don't you?
He did last time
he gets away with murder. I like Tyler better so far than I did last year, but I think...
I haven't seen much of him yet.
Yeah, that's true. And also, but I think just because he's not with his horrible alliance.
Who's he with in that
Angela
alliance?
and Casey and Brett and Winston and
Brett we liked, but
Rachel.
Well, they were awful.
Yeah. But I still don't like him.
I've got a problem with Tyler. One problem with Tyler this week.
His hair.
Well, not so much his hair, but he wore his American flag bandana, which he'd worn in the last season. And I'm like, get some new bandanas, like refresh your wardrobe. We want to see a new version of Tyler's headband.
He's refreshed his hairdo, sort of. Just let it grow a few inches. So then Enzo was alliancing with Cody.
Oh yeah, they had
What do you think about Enzo? It's weirdo, isn't he?
Enzo, he's that we're both like, where's it from?
New Jersey.
New Jersey guys.
Yeah,
so like,
don't think he's a weird guy.
He looks like a drug addict to me.
Loads of people fancy him.
He's not attractive.
Oh, he's gross. I know.
Loads
of people saying he's got a good body.
Has he? Well, I haven't seen it, but maybe he's... perhaps it works out, but, he's getting on a bit. Is the alliance then called the Roo?
The Root.
The root.
Yeah.
I wrote the root.
I've written something about roots, and then I later found out the root.